I'm going to make this really delicious tomato and halloumi pesto omelette. First of all, I'm going to cook the halloumi. Halloumi is a really delicious cheese. It cooks really nicely because it gets nice and golden. So put a little bit of olive oil for good flavor into a pan. The pan's on the heat. Get it a bit hot and then put in the halloumi cheese. And I'm going to cook the cubes of cheese until they're golden. There. So once it's golden, then add in your halved cherry tomatoes. Season the tomatoes and the halloumi, a little bit of salt and pepper. And just cook the tomatoes with the halloumi cheese until the tomatoes start to soften a little bit around the edges. Just take it off the heat for the moment. And now crack in 2 eggs. A pinch of salt. Some pesto. Lovely. And the Herbalife gourmet tomato soup really adds a lovely bit of extra tomato zing. Whisk all this. If you want to add a small splash of water, you can, or a milk. Perfect. Now start to make the omelette. Pan's nice and hot. Another bit of olive oil. Tip the mixture in quickly and then immediately start to draw it in from the sides as soon as it hits the pan. That will give you a nice light omelette. So you can see it bubbling up around the edges. Draw it in, swirl it, draw it in, give it a swirl. So it generally takes just under a minute to cook this omelette. When it's almost cooked, tip the tomatoes and the halloumi in. Give it a little tip like that, and then put your hand under the handle and flip it out the rest of the way. And that is a very delicious tomato and halloumi pesto omelette.